You don't need more control, you need to let go. But your mind will never agree to that because control feels safe, letting go feels like risk. And that is where the struggle begins. Vedant sat silently, not confused, not lost, but still not free. Because even after awareness, even after decision, even after action, something was still tight inside him. A constant need to control everything: outcomes, people, situations, even himself. And that created pressure, invisible but heavy. So he asked, "Why do I feel so tense, even when I'm doing everything right?" The voice responded calmly, "Because you are trying to control what is not in your control." Vedant paused, because that was uncomfortable. "What do you mean?" he asked. The voice continued, "You can control your actions, but not the outcome. You can control your effort, but not the result. And when you try to control both, you create stress." That hit, because now he could see it. Every time he acted, he was not just acting, he was expecting, predicting, worrying about what will happen next. And that pulled him out of the present, into the future, into uncertainty, into anxiety. The voice spoke again. "You are not tired of action, you are tired of expectation." Vedant felt that deeply, because it explained everything. It was not the work, it was the weight attached to it. The need for a specific result, a specific outcome, a specific response. And that created tension, because outcomes are never fully in your control, and trying to control them creates suffering. So he asked the most important question: "Then what should I do?" The voice responded with clarity: "Focus on action, release the outcome." That sounded simple but felt difficult, because letting go does not feel natural. The mind wants certainty, guarantee, control, but life does not work that way. And the more you try to control it, the more it resists. Vedant closed his eyes and tried something different. Instead of controlling, he allowed. Instead of forcing, he focused on what he could do right now, in this moment, fully, completely. And something shifted. The tension reduced, the pressure dropped, because now he was not carrying the future, he was living the present. And that is where freedom exists, not in control, but in presence. The voice spoke softly. "You don't need to control life, you need to participate in it." And that changed everything, because now he was not fighting reality, he was moving with it, acting fully, without attachment, without pressure, without fear. And maybe that is the truth. You don't need more control, you need more trust. Trust in your action, trust in your effort, trust in the process. Because once you act fully, the outcome will follow, in its own time, in its own way. And your job is not to control that. Your job is to show up fully, honestly, consistently, and let life respond. Because control creates tension, but letting go creates freedom.